All I have to do is find out who really did it, who really killed Sayaka. He's not in jail anymore, though, but he was.
He was? For peeing on a girl?
Was he, actually? I think he might have gotten off innocent.
No.
I guess I should look at the file. Okay, so... Okay, the body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. So this is when we start becoming detectives, and this becomes a game of Clue. Okay. So you're gonna have to help me with your intelligence. We have no choice but to push forward. We will somehow have to find out the truth so that we can survive, and for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Alright, that's the truth bullets. Alright, so investigation begin. Let's look at this ball over here. I think it looks suspicious. No, I can't look at it.
Well, she didn't die.
I know. Alright, let's leave.
Die in here, that's stupid.
Leave in the gym. Okay, so, where should we start? Let's start at the crime scene.
Exactly.
Alright, whoops. Whoop. Map. Let's just teleport to the crime scene. Alright. Oh, can I not teleport during this? Okay, I guess I can't teleport during an investigation. Alright, so gotta keep exiting. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. Okay, that's right, he already knows this. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse was.
Somebody better
examine the state of my room a little closer, that might reveal something. Alright, so let's take a look at the sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. That's interesting. The handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit.
Ooh, look at everyone's hands.
Alright, so replica sword has been added to the truth bullets.
Alright, so you have to look at people's hands.
Well, yeah.
If it sticks to them.
Look at the lint roller. It looks like there's way less than there was before. Well, someone could have just washed their hands. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little bit? That's interesting. Let's check this key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room if I remember correctly.
Really? She gave it to her.
We'll have to trade keys, yeah. Right. Okay. When we switch rooms, we switch keys. Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time, but wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible.
Oh gosh, she was scared.
Yeah, the same goes for, even if we already saw that. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for him. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Alright, so that's been added to the truth bullets. That's evidence, by the way.
Maybe there was another key.
Maybe? Well, let's take a look at this mess over here. This is a replica sword. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus the sword's... Okay, so we know that. Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged.
Maybe she has the gold on her hand, because she took it and they broke her hand.
I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like that would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight.
She might have had it.
So why are there scratches on the sheet?
See if her hands have gold on it.
Well, we're gonna. What about the bed? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here?
Wow, someone tried to kill her in bed. Shit.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see what's in here. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. There's no evidence it's been used, which makes sense. Alright. Alright, so... Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? I'd like some fucking furniture. So I haven't used your either? Like a sex swing, I guess that's what fucking furniture would be.
No.
Get it? Never mind. Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of these guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Really?
Alright, so, toolkit has been added to the truth bullets. Let's see. Alright, I guess let's check. Well, let's see if the wall says anything.
Scratches.
Yeah. There's scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle?
Yeah.
Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room.
The girl's got a broken wrist.
Oh, the room. Sure if only I'd heard something, that would not have been possible. Huh?
Don't you remember all our rooms are completely soundproof? So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
that.
That's true.
Perhaps this was another of Monokumo's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Now you... Alright. Okay, so evidence of a struggle has been added. Okay, so let's check the bathroom. I should look around here first. Ah, great. Okay.
Scratches on the floor.
Yeah, well, I already looked at those. Hey, Kyoko, I clearly called her name, but... Oh, hey.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
Down on her knees, goes...
Lose a contact or something?
She doesn't have contacts, fuck you. I don't know what she's doing, but she seemed to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she stood up and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Okay. Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room once more.
I see.
Interesting? What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room.
Gotta point out what that is. Unusual? What do you mean?
Very clean. I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here.
You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it?
Yeah, very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge? In other words, someone other than you came in here and scrubbed your room clean.
Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it?
No. Alright. Can I go in here now? Alright. On the other side of this is... Whoa! Green now. Okay. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forced myself to push my panic down. I stepped into the bathroom. Alright, time to investigate the body. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears.
Sad.
But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me and supported me. Alright, let's find out what happened. Let's look at the shower. Let's see if that does anything. The water for the showers get turned off at nighttime. Okay. Since you probably don't remember the names of the characters, I'm just gonna not mention the incredibly obvious clue.
What?
I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what had been said about the body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Saka's wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody.
It has gold on it.
That's for sure, but there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Alright. Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed?
It was a struggle.
So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright. And let's take a look at this. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. There I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Anything up here, or is that it?
The hell's 11037?
I'm not saying anything. That might be it. Hold on, is there... Can I, like, examine her face, or is... Okay, no, I read all that already. Alright, Can I...
What about above her head? Okay.
No, that's just her again. Alright, yeah, let's see if anyone, let's see if anyone took a deuce in here. Maybe that'll tell me something.
No.
Alright, leaving the bathroom.